Hello. Hi, Ashutosh.
Hello. Yes, hi. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good to see you again, Ashutosh. Good afternoon to you too.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes, Ashutosh, we have talked about so many topics, and I was, in fact, very delighted to hear a lot of your insights, your viewpoints, your perceptions regarding all the topics. But, apart from that, I would also like you to ask one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was that one decision that you have taken in your life because of which your life just had to take a U turn? It was completely a new path for you to walk down. It was the new experiences that was awaiting for you just because of the decision that you have taken.
Yeah, actually, I told you that I was a student of commerce. I was studying accounting, and actually, I wanted to see myself as a CA, but my life took U-turn when I had chosen English over the commerce, over the accounting. I was really passionate about accounting, and I was really good in it. But in COVID-19, I had chosen English and I started working on my communication skills.
Hmm.
And the experience of having conversation with more than 10 to 15,000 people, it was really amazing. And dealing with the multiple minds, it was really great. And like nowadays, having conversation with the professionals, it attracts me a lot. So yeah, it was the thing, it was the decision which took the U-turn in my life and I was not aware of. Even still, sometimes nowadays I don't even know like how I came up with the idea of communication and I started working on that. So yeah,
Were you
and now
perplexed in
I
the
just
beginning?
I don't want to go back. And actually now it's been 3 years down the line, and I'll be
Okay.
completing my 3 years on 29th of April this year. So
Wow, amazing. So weren't you perplexed at that time because you were coming from a different background and still choosing something new? Um, what
So
was
it
the
was
mentality that you
COVID-19.
went?
Actually, it was COVID-19. So there was no pressure to choose anything. You were free to choose your passion. You were free to choose your hobbies. A lot of people, they have explored a lot of hobbies
Mm-hmm.
in COVID-19 because I used to be a studious guy and I used to study most of the time. So I was not getting time to explore my communication skills. But I wanted to see myself as a better speaker always. But in
Mm-hmm.
hostel, actually, it was really difficult for me to communicate in a good way in Hindi as well. Like because the students they were talking like nonsense, and it was really difficult for me to just talk in a very formal way in Hindi as well. So when I came back to my home, then I thought of working on my communication skills, and it was COVID-19. So most of the people they were talking about that COVID is just they were afraid and they were terrible. So I thought it's better to work on something, so I'll not be able to focus on such pathetic things. Along with that, I'll get something. If I will be alive in the future, I'll always appreciate that time, and I will always pay thanks that of course I did something which worked for me.
Right, right. And absolutely grateful that you have taken up this decision. Well, just because you mentioned the point that if we were, if we be alive in the future, yes, of course,
Mhm.
we were putting our lives at stake during those periods of time, right? So,
Mhm.
does it concern you now hearing the news that COVID has been rising? It's preparing itself for a comeback, and we have to go through the same phase over again.
Oh my goodness, I don't really know. Nowadays, I don't go through the news and I don't go for it because what happens like when you go out and you will talk about it, then it comes into your mind, even though it's there in country. But if it's not there in your mind, then you will work freely.
Hmm.
But when you will watch those videos again and again, the news, then again it will be a problem for you. So nowadays, I'm not giving a lot of focus to those things. In December also, I feel in December 2022, there was a news that COVID will come back in 2023 and it will be difficult for us to start a new year. But
Right.
actually now, of course, it's been 4 months, but there was no problem. Now again, yes, few days ago, I had seen that the news are telling that now a lot of cases are coming, but I'm not
Coming
aware
up.
of that. Is it true or just fake? I can't believe because
Mhm.
the news channels they do a lot of work for the TRP only. They don't care about the human being. They don't care about the people that they are going to be terrified. And again, they will just stay at their home. They will lose their job. They will come back from big cities to their hometown. and that will again just come up with a great economic crisis. So I don't know, I can't believe actually on news nowadays. Those are really biased.
Absolutely. Yes, I completely second with you on that opinion because I feel like it's manipulated. They are manipulating our
Hmm.
minds and
Hmm.
trying to focus that, make sure that we don't have any kind of unbiased opinion. Right. So, yeah, I really hope that this is a fake news, but however, we have to face the reality someday, right?
Yeah, that is, of course, if it is the reality as well. Now we know how to live with the COVID, and we are not afraid of COVID that much like we were in
Exactly.
2020,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because now it's not the new thing. Already of course, there are new mutations, but it's not a new thing. So that's
Hmm.
why I don't see that kind of fear in people now. They're okay. They will say, okay, COVID is coming.
Yeah.
If there will be lockdown, they'll go back to their home. No problem. That's it.
Everything was running smoothly after 2.5 years working from home. They are pretty much comfortable working from home, and I think the
Yeah,
companies are also much more convenient doing that. Everything can be run smoothly just by sitting at home. So I don't think that
yeah.
pose an issue, even if it makes it way back in
But it will be a
2023.
big problem for the physical laborers and
Right.
just who work physically. For them, there is no chance. They can't
Yes,
do
yes.
anything by sitting at their home. So it will be difficult for them to
The
adjust
local
again and
vendors,
again.
yes.
Mhm. Again,
Those
you
are
will
the
see a lot of
people.
crowds
Hmm.
coming back from Mumbai or Delhi. So
Hmm.
is it true? I'm asking to you, really?
It's been reported, so many cases have been reported in hospitals, and now we are being asked to wear masks in public places and also in
Mhm.
hospitals or in any public sector, comes to malls, everything. But
So in which
people,
city basically are you talking about?
I'm coming from Kerala, and it's been
Okay.
reported like within an hour at least 1,000 cases are being reported over here.
Oh my goodness.
But still, we are not in that shock phase. Yes, of course, it's concerning us, but we are like, oh, fine. Maybe we can, come up with a better immune system. And I think that we are built with that immune system. Maybe they can come up with some vaccination within no time. So people are not getting bothered, by the way, but still,
Because yeah, of
somewhere,
course, now the datas are repeating. Of course, when you hear for the first time, oh my goodness, like 40,000 cases in a day, 50,000, that was horrible. But now it is repeating again. So the people, they are saying, okay, let's see if it is like situation is going to be critical. They will sit there at their home again. They will face another crisis or something like that. So now they are not that much worried like they
right.
should be. So,
Right, right. Yes. I think
mhm,
the attitude towards this sickness has also been changed. People were
mhm,
taking it for granted. They were doing some home sick remedies. And that was,
mhm.
in fact, the triggering factor for increasing the death rates. Now, when a people, when we get a sick, we get sick, we definitely go and consult a doctor and make sure that it's not a COVID and it's just common fever.
Mhm.
I think that
Yeah,
would
but
really
it
help
was a
us.
big problem in COVID-19 that if you, oh, everybody was afraid, even though if you're getting a cough, like, cold, oh my goodness. Like I used to get the thought, oh, might be it can be a COVID
It
or
can,
something.
right. Right. We have never been
So we
scared of
used to
common
drink
cold.
like hot water in summers as well. Like, so
So much of ingredients with water, like turmeric,
yes.
ginger,
Yeah, black
everything.
pepper or just, clove and a lot of stuff,
Lot
like a
of
lot of
stuffs there.
spices. Mhm,
Right, right. I think that is that has in fact helped us to boost our immune system.
mhm.
We
Yes.
never took care of that part. Well, having said that of immune system, do you think, considering the health of the people, is junk food necessary? And do you think that should it be banned from the society, the availability of junk food?
At the same point of time, if you will say that, of course, it is not good for the people. We are able to see a lot of hospitals in every single, just, after a one house, you will be able to see a hospital. The reason is
Right,
that the junk food. And, but what is happening, this is a big business now. You can see a lot of people, they are becoming famous due to their, this kind of food or a street food business. So I don't know, but if it is going to be banned, of course, we will become a great country with the health again, what I feel. So, but I can't say for sure what will be the take of government on this. But
Right.
I recommend people to go for the like sattvic food and simple food, which can be really good for like health. And then we will. There is no need to go to hospitals a lot, because most of the diseases are happening like from the what we eat and what we drink.
Yes,
So nowadays
absolutely.
we don't eat and drink the good stuff which we need. We are not drinking milk. We are not drinking pure water. We are into Coca-Cola. When it comes to the food, we are not into
Yes.
chapatis, and we are not into pulse. We are into pizza and burger. So you will see a lot of people every single day, lunch and dinner, lunch, burger, just pizza dinner. What's that?
What's
It's so
that?
crazy.
Yes.
So
It has
I
become
don't
like an
really feel
everyday
that
day
this is
now.
an Indian food. So India is losing the taste. In that sense, we are following the foreigners and we are following the Western culture totally. We are crazy for such kind of food, but that's not really good at all.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
I'm trying to improve my food habits, and I'm not into junk food a lot, to be honest. I avoid
Okay.
eating that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it solely based on our choice also. We are given the freedom of choice. If you want to lead a healthy life, of course, we can do that. Nobody is stopping you from following a
But
healthy
nowadays, the
lifestyle.
people are like that. You will say, "Oh man, why are you sticking to your rules and regulations? Come on, nothing is going to be happen. Like if
Live
you will do
some
the
life a
party,
little.
yes, let's just drink the Coca-Cola and do the party and dance whole night. And what is going to be the impact of that? Nobody cares."
Nobody
So,
cares. Yeah, absolutely.
mhm,
I feel like, the accessibility is it's because of the convenience that people are sticking on to these kinds of foods. Every
mhm.
nook and corner we can find them. There are so many stores. There are so many, what shall I say, even one-story building, a one-shutter building that is enough for them.
Yeah, so there is, you can see the combination of like food stall, then medical store, then hospital. Food stall,
Absolutely.
medical store, hospital. That's a reality.
Right, right. Yes, I mean those kinds of
Even though the
outlets are
patients who are
everywhere.
coming out from the hospitals, they will eat fritters, they will eat risol, they will eat just funnel cake. So
Even the hospitals are providing outlets for these kinds of junk foods. The
yes, you will see
cafeteria
such kind of stalls in the front of like
in the
hospitals,
front of the
because this
hospital.
is the
Absolutely.
customer's hub for them.
I recently took my child to the hospital and he was crying over for a juice, a canned juice.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I was left with no option but to buy him that juice. And the moment the doctor saw him drinking it, he said that it's not good for his health. Then I said that then you shouldn't be placing it here. Then that should not be allowed here as well. Because if kids see them, then obviously they'll cry for it, throw tantrums
Hmm.
to just get it. So that was the first thought. Then why are they placing it if they know that it's not healthy for
Hmm.
you? Right. So
Yeah,
even
because nowadays money is everything.
money
People,
is
they are playing with
everything.
emotions. The people, they are playing with their health. The people, they are playing with their lives only due to the money. So money is driving people now, not their health, not
Absolutely.
their emotions, not anything culturally, something traditional. No, no, not.
Yes. Yes. That is a bitter reality that we are going to face and we are facing every day, I would say.
Hmm.
All right. So, yes, having said about that, yeah, just like you have mentioned, it's about the choice whether we want to live a healthy life or not. It's up to us. No matter how
Hmm.
much we are crowded with junk food centers and outlets, it's all up to us. I think I'm really glad to see a lot of vegan and organic outlets too. It's
Hmm.
the demand of these products are also been increasing day by day. People are
Yes,
getting
now
aware about
increasing, of course. Somewhat the people, they are able to understand the value of those things. What I
right,
feel now, literally, they are understanding.
right, right. And in
Hmm.
that case, even the farmers are getting good payment because people are trying to buy products directly from them. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. All right, Ashutosh. I mean, 15 minutes. It's like
Mhm.
flying. All right. So I really had a great session with you, and I hope you did too.
Oh, yes, for sure. Thank you so much. It was really nice discussion and fruitful discussion. I enjoyed a lot.
Me too, Ashutosh. So take care and have a great
Okay.
day ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.